Hi, Karina here, your Lucid Living coach. How are you guys? Well, I am a little late on doing the video. I wanted to take a little break. Plus, my rabbit that I've had since 2011 passed away. So I went on a little trip to Tahoe and I buried her. So yeah, I was just taking a little vacation. It was nice. And now I'm back and I'm looking at this month's reflections, and there is a lot going on. Okay. Like, it's been pretty busy astrologically, and it's not really letting up much. Okay. So we had that huge break in the beginning of the year, and now it's just like wham, bam, thinking man. So I'm just going to talk a little bit about what's going to happen for this month, and the huge transit that's happening this month is Uranus going into the sign of Taurus. Okay, so last month we had Chiron, which is a far out, I guess, asteroid, yeah. And that went from Pisces into Aries. Now Uranus is going from Aries into Taurus. And the last time that Uranus was in the sign of Taurus was in the 30s. So that was pretty intense energy. Like, Taurus is like the mother, like Earth, or the father Earth. It's an Earth sign, and it's fixed energy, and it's about self-reliance and working with the natural world. It is the five-dimensional reality. It is our five senses. We are a star. Okay, so stars have 5 points. This is the 5 points of this three-dimensional reality that we live in. Orion is right up by the Taurus energy as well, and that is the warrior. And in the 1930s, there was, war going on there. I think there was the Chinese War, there was the Spanish War. In Germany, Adolf Hitler was in office. I believe that was 1934. I think he got out in 1945. And Uranus in the sign of Taurus started in 1934. And then I think it ended in 1943. Let me look at my notes real quick. So that kind of energy was prevalent during this transit, okay? And so we want to be really mindful not to repeat those heathenistic type barbaric energies again, okay? So we want to be really mindful of our communication and our action, and know when to take a break when we're feeling angry or frustrated, or like you want to destroy someone, okay? Like, go to the gym, find out what your solstice is. That will make you feel better. Maybe it's taking a martial arts class, or, going to the gym, or, if someone makes you upset, just walking away and going to do something else with that energy, right? Uranus is ruled by Aquarius. So I'm sure a lot of Aquariuses will be going through a lot of change, and, it's good change for sure that's happening. Uranus is like a very, like, it's about like quick and sudden change, and like lightning. So we're going to be experiencing a big shift. And I believe this shift has a lot to do collectively with our value and what we value. We valued for a long time, money and television and fame. Even in 1930s, that's when film industry was huge. Wizard of Oz, Shirley Temple, the radio for the form of like news, and art was huge. Swing, as far as music. So a lot of the arts and technology actually flourished during this time. Also, the Golden Gate Bridge was opened, and the Empire State Building was opened and built. So there's a lot of bridging the gaps and stuff like that during the 1930s. So this is a huge shift for the collective. And I'm really hoping that it's going to open the door for just tearing down the old systems of education and money, like the token economy. And I believe that that's all going to change. And it's outdated, so it needs change. Even like the judicial system and everything like that. Now, I'm going to get back to my notes. I rambled on enough. On May 7th, okay, which is tomorrow, it's a Monday, that is a black box day. We have Mercury square Pluto, Venus square Neptune, and the Sun square the Moon. So this all has to do with, I believe, the Mercury is now going direct. It's out of shadow. So what had happened in the past, like for the 4 weeks when Mercury was retrograde? Okay, anything big happened? What was brought to light during that time? And what did you learn? Okay, so there's also going to be healing and transformation in the ways that we communicate. You could also look at where Virgo and Gemini is in your chart, because that's what are the rulers of Mercury. What we value also within ourselves and within other, and if there are any delusions or deceptions in how we view other, will be revealed. So in our relationships too, if you've had your rose-colored glasses or you thought that things were going one way and it took an immediate turn in another direction. Those with maybe your Aquarius in the 7th house, or maybe Taurus in the 7th house, that might be some change in that as well. Also, our inner mind and our perception may not be a true reflection of what is actually going on in the three-dimensional physical reality. So maybe we could be thinking one thing and maybe seeing things on the TV and social media, and then that perception is absolutely like just backwards. Okay, so maybe we find out something that shows us that there is some deception, or maybe some things that need to be reevaluated in the way that we see the world. May 9th is a pretty awesome, lucky, energetic day, because Jupiter will be the closest to Earth. And Jupiter is the luck and expansion planet. Its ruler is Sagittarius, but right now it's sitting in Scorpio. So all my Scorpios out there, this is a very lucky time. It's like an energetic, like luck portal. So maybe go outside, and I suggest everyone do this because there's Scorpio and Sagittarius in everyone's chart. But the Scorpios, for sure, it's definitely going to be something special for you guys, because Jupiter is in your sign every 12 years, and Jupiter is in the sign of Scorpio as we speak. So everyone go outside on May the 9th. Is a Thursday, I believe, and look up and you'll see Jupiter. It's really bright in the sky. Maybe make a little wish, set some intentions, and yeah, let's see. May 12th is Mars enters shadow. So Mars going retrograde. It goes retrograde every like 2.5 years. In the sign of Aquarius, it's going to, the masculine energy is going to take a little break. Okay. So there might be some sexual frustrations, or, the passion, desires taking a little turn for the worst, I guess. A little party pooper. That passion is going to be more geared to maybe intellectual conversations, maybe some, odd individuals or people that you're more into thinking about maybe the future with. A little sippy woofy. It's my new glass. It has constellations on it. Probably very hard to see. I have the karmic little filter on it, and I'll get to that soon as to why. All right. So May 13th. That's Mother's Day. So happy birthday. Or happy birthday. Yes. Happy Mother's Day to all those mothers. And Mercury moves into the sign of Taurus. So we will be talking and speaking about everything that we enjoy and we value in life. Mercury will also be conjunct Uranus. Okay, so Uranus is moving into the sign of Taurus on May 15th. It's wanting to have a conversation with Mercury, okay, before it leaves Aries and move into Taurus. This could be a preparation, maybe, for something big. Okay. This is a conversation about the future, about what we love and value, about what is important, okay? May 15th is a huge day, okay? So mark down on your calendars. It is a new moon in Taurus. So it's a great day for setting intentions. And Mars also enters Aquarius. Uranus is moving into Taurus, and this hasn't happened since 1934. And it was in Taurus until 1942. So those were the dates I was talking about in the beginning. This was the time of the Great Depression. Adolf Hitler was in office, Golden Gate Bridge opened. But guess what? The good things. March, the first issue of the comic book Detective Comics. It was published in the United States. So 27 issues later, it introduced Batman. Okay? So this comic goes on and becomes one of the longest continually published comic magazines in American history. Okay? So that was pretty cool. That was during this Uranus in Taurus. Okay? Like I said, technology, film, Art Deco, and swing and radio was really big during this time. And May 19th, that's when Venus enters Cancer. What does that mean? Everyone's gonna want to be lovey and dovey and enjoy their home. Most likely people will start like decorating their homes, buying candles, lighting candles, incense, cooking at home, enjoying a glass of wine with their aprons on. They're all going to be about like just enjoying home and enjoying that watery, sappy, doppy energy. Okay. May 20th, the sun enters Gemini. So happy birthday to all those Geminis. It will go from this earthy Taurus energy to this airy, intellectual, busy bee energy. May 29th, we'll have a full moon in Sagittarius. So for all those Sagittarius, this is your full moon that you get a year. There's only one full moon and one new moon that each sign gets per year. In Sagittarius, this is yours. So there is a completion that's happening, and it's like the full growth, and before things die to rebirth again. So your new moon will be coming, I believe, another time. I don't think we had a new moon in Sagittarius this year yet. But for the collective, expanding your mind, body, and spirit, okay? Exploring new places and things, exploring new things.
I already said that.
Higher education, and overall adventure, philosophies, optimism, and free loving energy. Also, Mercury enters Gemini. So our communications will be like on point because Mercury had traveled back home into Gemini, where it loves to be. So this month there's going to be a lot of aspects, Sun and Neptune aspects, a lot of Pluto aspects. So there's just going to be a lot of, dreamy type energy. Definitely want to be manifesting and setting your intentions this month. The Uranus, moving into Taurus, it's going to be there for the next 8 years. And most likely, because Uranus will be at the very crucial 0 degrees of Taurus, that there most likely will be some kind of natural type disaster. I don't want to scare anyone because I'm not a fear mongering, but Taurus does rule the earth. So it could, bring on some earthquakey type energy, okay? Because Uranus is sudden, it is like lightning, it is like out of the blue, and it's going to be in the earth Taurus sign. So that's just something to just keep in mind. Plus, we're in Taurus season. The sun is in Taurus as well as Uranus is moving in. And back in like the 1930s, when Uranus was in Taurus, there was a huge hurricane that happened in June, but that was that air, Gemini energy. So that's why I'm thinking more maybe like an earthquake or something like that. Hopefully not, but just want to put that out there. Anywho, I hope this was helpful, and I wish everyone a great new start, with Uranus changing signs. It's been in the sign of Aries since 2010, so it's wrapping up one chapter there and opening a brand new one. So that's exciting. And I'm really excited to see what's going to happen for this new value system. And if you'd like my video, please subscribe to my channel and like my videos and share, because sharing is caring. And yeah. So peace out, guys. I love you. Make it a great month.